What's up, guys? I'm back with another one. Day 11, journey to 10K a month, scaling through a Google Ads agency. So today we'll be tapping into keyword research, right? So it's been 11 days now, and we're 11 subjects in, and I'm really getting the hang of it. What did we speak about last time? Last video we spoke about I believe it was the optimization score, right? I believe it was the optimization scores. And now we're gonna speak about keywords and keyword research, right? But before we get into it, again, let's just run down the day. So today was good as routine time, 4 a.m. right? 4 a.m. is the routine time that I'll be waking up now. I feel like it's just, look, I try to do the whole 2:30, 2:45, 3 a.m. and I was doing well. I did like that for 2 months, but I was just way too fucking tired, man. I'm doing a very labor intense physical job, very mentally draining job. So by the time I'm finished, I'll just come back and just black out. I'm just depleted, right? But mind you, I still hit the gym, right? So I still have to come back from work or go from work and hit the gym. And I just found out I just didn't have energy. I had no energy to hit the gym, and it was affecting my workouts. It was affecting my recovery time. So I just increased that time a little bit to 4 a.m. and I stopped working out in the morning, because my work is basically a workout, right? What I do on my machine is literally, I get a pump, right? I literally feel a pump, and I'm doing this for 8 hours because I'm lifting up plastic and I'm throwing it into a grinder. So it's physical. It's very physical intense. It's very physically laborious. But like I said, I get to have my headphones in, and that for me is just an absolute plus, because I'm leveraging that time, right? I'm killing two birds with one stone. I'm just downloading so much information. So today it was keyword research. Moving back to what I'm discussing. So keyword research on Google Ads is probably, arguably, the most important thing that you have to master and get down packed and get on point. Because essentially this is what people are going to be typing in on Google for whatever service-based business or whatever business that you're running ads to, or you're bringing traffic in from Google. People have to type in those keywords, right? So you have to make sure that you're targeting the right keywords. Right, so there's a term called targeting the right keywords. So, for instance, if you were let's say a dentist, right? But let's say you were an emergency dentist, right? Not just a dentist, you were an emergency dentist. So you were a dentist for people who have an emergency, a dental emergency. Like, let's say something happens to someone's tooth and they need to go to the hospital ASAP, right? ASAP, within the next 5 hours. So obviously you're a 24-hour practice, right? You're an emergency dentist. So you wouldn't target dentist, right? You wouldn't just target the keyword dentist, because now you have to compete with all these other people who are targeting the keyword dentist. You need to target the word emergency dentist. And not only that, you need to get more specific, like emergency dentist near me, right? You ever seen that on Google when you type in like pool cleaner or mechanics or any sort of immediate service-based business? Google will always give you that example of near me. So, right? Because more than likely you're looking for something close to you. So you always have to target all the keywords. You've got to target all the keywords. And there's 3 different types of keywords. Keyword match types. So you have your broad match, you have your phrase match, and you have your exact match, right? So the broad match is, and they basically mean what they mean. So a broad match is essentially something that's broad, right? You target anything that's broad. So if you target the word dentist on a broad match, it's going to give you all the broad terms for dentist. So it's going to say dentist, dentist near me, 24/7 dentist, hospital dentist, basically anything that's broad that revolves around dentistry, teeth. It's going to say, it may even say teeth replacement, anything broad generalizing around the term dentist. So anything that comes under the umbrella of what a dentist is or what a dentist does, you'll find those sort of searches, right? That's for the broad. That's the first one. Now, the second one is a phrase match. Now, phrase basically means anything that has the word of the keyword that you've typed in, right? So if you say dental company, let's say you type in Google search and you type in dental company. So anything with the phrase dental company. So it might say, so for example, it might be the best dental company, or it might say dental company close by, or it might say dental companies near me, or dental companies UK, dental companies London, right? Anything with that phrase dental company. So that's a phrase match. And of course, the exact match is essentially where it goes. It just targets that exact, anything you've wrote in exactly. So we'll give something a lot more. I'll elaborate it a bit more. So for an exact match, you might say something for teeth filler in California. Teeth fillers in California, right? Let's just say that's what you've typed in because you're looking for someone to fill a tooth in and you're in California, right? So an exact match is going to go for that exact keyword. It's going to go for that exact teeth filler in California near me. So exact match are going to be a lot more limited, right? Exact matches, obviously, because they're just targeting the exact match, or they're targeting close to the exact, right? Sometimes they might give you a bit of leeway for 2 or 3 words, but mainly it's just going to target that exact phrase of what you've typed in. So these are very important things that any Google Ads agency needs to understand, and they need to do when they're running a business. And it just kind of shocks me that as I'm doing my research, a lot of these, I'm calling around a lot of agencies and I'm questioning them. I'm quizzing them on what do they do and how do they run things and what's their strategies. And a lot of these guys aren't very knowledgeable, right? It's absolutely crazy to me that a lot of these guys aren't knowledgeable. Guys, I think running a Google Ads agency might just be the gold mine. Right, I think this is the perfect time to run an open one, because I think the barrier of entry plus the low competition plus the profit margins, right, plus the ability to scale makes it such a elusive business, right? And I think that's why it's not spoken about so much, because it's just when it's something that people find out and they're just like, oh, I'm gonna kind of just keep this to myself. I'm gonna tell them to do drop shipping and e-commerce and all. I'm gonna tell them to go and do crypto and all that. But I'm just gonna keep this one to myself. And part of the reason I even was interested in this is because I was listening to so many different podcasts. I was just, like I said, I've been listening to so many different podcasts, and Tai Lopez said this was his first break, right? He was talking about Google Ads. He said, man, if you can understand Google Ads and you can serve businesses with Google Ads, that'll be your first easiest route to $1 million, right? And that kind of just stood out to me. I was like, I had to look into it. So like I said, it feels very intimidating. That's why people get scared and people get shook. They're like, oh man, Google Ads, what are all these words and CPCs and cost per clicks? But once you start understanding this stuff, you really wrap your head around it. And you can see and you find niches and businesses that have high demands and high ticket services, and you and you present them with a business plan, and you present them with a great strategy, I'm sure you shouldn't have a problem with finding 10 clients. So I'm sure once I wrap my head around all this stuff and start presenting these guys with business plans and sorry, well, what was I saying? Start presenting these guys with business plans and strategies, right? Sorry, I just come back from the gym. I'm fucked. But with business plans and strategies, then it's gonna be a piece of cake. It's gonna be a walk in the park, right? Get a couple client testimonials, get a couple client testimonials, as well as get a couple case studies on deck, right? I might just run some case studies. I might do some free work for some people. I think that's the way I got to go about it, right? In order to make an impact, because I'm gonna need some social proof, right? For people to want to work with me, but people want to see what I've done for other people. So I guess I'm kind of planning it. I'm gonna have to do some free work for people. I'm gonna hit people up and say, hey, listen, I'm gonna do this and this and this for you for free. I usually charge X, but I'll do it for free in return of a review, right? And my plan is to basically over deliver, right? That's my plan. I just want to over deliver. I want to over deliver. I'm already in the mode of just over delivering. I'm over delivering every day. I'm over delivering with my diet. I'm over delivering in the gym. I'm over delivering at work. I'm over delivering to myself. So now I'm just in the habit of over delivering. I feel like when you over deliver in life and you don't attach yourself to the end result, right? You don't attach yourself to, oh, I want to have a good body, or oh, I want to have a lot of money, or I want to have a nice car, or I want to be at peace, or I want to be successful. You just attach yourself to, oh, I'm just going to over deliver every day. I'm going to be consistent and over deliver. Then I genuinely believe the results they just come, right? The results just come. When you over deliver, you overwork, you just attract the results. And I'm already kind of seeing it. I'm already kind of seeing it in the gym. I'm in the gym, and man, it's crazy. When I walked in the gym. I started about 4 months ago. I was like 79. I was 79. I was up skinny as fuck, but just skinny, like hella skinny. And now I'm up, 80. I'm like 87. It's been 4 months, almost 5 months. I'm at 87 now, but lean, but just lean. Strict diet. And you can already see. You can already see. Got a couple of the youngins coming up to me like, yo, bro, man, damn, how you get in shape? Like, teach me a little something, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And, you get the little compliments like here and there. And it's just, and the gym is the best place. It's the first place to start, to really start over delivering and get into the habit and get into the formula of over delivering, and then slowly seeing results. The over delivering just compounds, right? And then you just start seeing results. You start seeing results. So we're gonna start seeing results. Like I said, I'm not putting a time phrase on it, but we're just gonna stay consistent. And I know I went on a bit of a tangent, but fuck it, it is what it is. I'm just spitting, and I'm spitting that real shit. So whoever's watching this, just know this is a gold mine before this blows up, because it's gonna blow up one day. You're gonna come back to this and be like, oh man, he was giving this game back then, right? Don't come back 5 years like, oh, I should have listened back then. No, this is the game right now. So if you're one of the lucky people who stumbled across this gem right now, you're lucky, because if you follow these steps, I'm gonna help you build an agency too. But hey, that's it for now. I'm gonna go in, get my macronutrients, weigh my food, eat my dessert. I got the whipped cream, right? I got the whipped cream on the oats. That's what's really giving those gains. But shh, don't tell anyone. But hey, that's it for today. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.